In the fiercely competitive U.S. fast food industry, dominated by giants like McDonald's and Chick-fil-A, an unlikely contender is making waves. Jollibee, the Philippines' most beloved fast food chain, with its iconic red and yellow bee mascot and a menu featuring sweet-style spaghetti and crispy Chickenjoy, Jollibee has grown from a single ice cream parlor in 1975 to a global powerhouse with over 9,900 stores across 33 countries. But cracking the U.S. market, where consumer tastes are notoriously fickle and competition is brutal, has been a daunting challenge. Yet Jollibee's aggressive expansion, strategic acquisitions, and deep cultural resonance with the Filipino diaspora suggest it could be on the verge of a breakthrough. This report examines the economics behind Jollibee's U.S. strategy, analyzing its successes, missteps, and whether it can truly become a mainstream American brand. Unlike McDonald's or Burger King, which rely on convenience and affordability, Jollibee's success is deeply tied to Filipino identity. For Filipino expats, Jollibee isn't just fast food, it's a taste of home. This emotional connection has fueled its growth in cities with large Filipino communities like Los Angeles, New York, and Las Vegas. In 2024, Jollibee's North American operations saw 10.9% sales growth, outperforming some legacy U.S. chains. Jollibee's signature dishes, Chickenjoy, Jolly Spaghetti, and Peach Mango Pie, are hits in the Philippines but require tweaks for American palates. In the U.S., Jollibee has toned down the sweetness in some dishes while retaining its core Filipino flavors. To appeal to broader American tastes, it has introduced spicier fried chicken variants and burger steak rice bowls, alongside bold new additions like the premium Angus burgers and crispy chicken tenders, designed to compete directly with mainstream fast food favorites. But some analysts argue Jollibee risks diluting its brand by straying too far from its roots. Jollibee's U.S. expansion follows a franchise-heavy model, much like Subway or Dunkin'. From just 26 stores in the early 2000s, the chain has grown to 383 locations across North America as of mid-2025. Many of these outlets are strategically placed near Filipino grocery stores, churches, and community hubs, maximizing foot traffic from the diaspora and reinforcing its cultural connection. To accelerate its U.S. growth, Jollibee's parent company, Jollibee Foods Corp. (JFC), has pursued a series of bold acquisitions. In 2018, it acquired Smashburger for $210 million, gaining a foothold in the premium burger segment and positioning itself alongside competitors like Shake Shack and Five Guys. A year later, JFC purchased the Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf for $330 million, expanding its beverage portfolio and leveraging Coffee Bean's 1,186 U.S. locations. These strategic moves have helped diversify JFC's revenue streams and reduce reliance on Jollibee-branded stores. However, not all integrations have been smooth. Smashburger, for instance, reported an 8% decline in same-store sales in Q1 2025, raising concerns about long-term viability. In 2025, JFC doubled down on its pan-Asian ambitions by fully acquiring Tim Ho Wan, a Michelin-starred dim sum chain from Hong Kong. The goal, to position Jollibee as a fast food conglomerate with a broad Asian fusion portfolio, akin to Yum brands that own KFC, Taco Bell, and Pizza Hut. Yet this bold move comes with a critical challenge: brand misalignment and potential consumer confusion. Jollibee has built its reputation as a mass-market, value-driven fast food brand, offering affordable comfort foods like $5 spaghetti meals that resonate strongly with families in the Filipino diaspora. In contrast, Tim Ho Wan caters to a more upscale audience seeking authentic, premium dim sum. Tim Ho Wan's success is rooted in chef-driven authenticity, with head chefs undergoing at least 4 weeks of intensive training in Hong Kong to master its signature recipes. Scaling this model under Jollibee's franchise-heavy framework could compromise quality and consistency. Investor concerns reflect this tension. Jollibee's stock dipped 2% following the 2024 announcement of full ownership, signaling skepticism about the synergy between the two brands. While Tim Ho Wan offers Jollibee a gateway into high-margin Asian cuisine, the lack of brand overlap complicates marketing and operational integration. Long-term success may depend on maintaining clear brand separation, similar to Yum Brands' approach with KFC and the Habit Burger Grill. Jollibee's success in the U.S. has largely been driven by the Filipino community, with some locations reporting that over half of their customer base is Filipino. However, to break into the mainstream American market, the brand must appeal to non-Filipino diners. To address this, Jollibee is deploying targeted strategies, celebrity collaborations, such as partnerships with Filipino-American comedian Joe Coy, aimed to boost visibility and cultural resonance. While McDonald's towering $126 billion market cap far exceeds Jollibee's, the Filipino chain brings its own competitive edge. Its sweeter, bolder flavor profile offers a refreshing contrast in a landscape dominated by generic burgers, and its pricing, typically 10 to 15% lower than McDonald's premium meals, appeals to value-conscious consumers. Still, McDonald's digital infrastructure remains a major advantage. With robust app-based ordering, loyalty programs, and seamless delivery integration, it continues to outpace Jollibee in tech-driven convenience, a gap Jollibee is actively working to close. Jollibee's parent company has set an ambitious goal to triple net profit within 5 years, with the U.S. market playing a central role in that growth strategy. To achieve this, the company is rolling out several key initiatives. Store expansion. Over 750 new global locations are planned for 2025, with a strong emphasis on high-potential U.S. cities. Digital acceleration. Jollibee is ramping up app-based ordering, currently accounting for 21% of sales, and expanding delivery partnerships to enhance convenience and reach. The big question: can Jollibee go mainstream in the U.S.? The bull case for Jollibee's U.S. expansion rests on two powerful tailwinds: rising cultural curiosity and diaspora momentum. American diners are increasingly embracing global flavors, as evidenced by the popularity of Korean BBQ-inspired offerings. At the same time, the growing Filipino-American population, now over 4.2 million, provides Jollibee with a strong cultural foundation and loyal customer base to fuel its mainstream breakthrough. The bear case centers on two key challenges: menu unfamiliarity and economic pressure. Jollibee's signature offerings, like spaghetti with hot dogs, may face resistance from mainstream American consumers unfamiliar with Filipino comfort food. Compounding this is the broader economic climate, where inflation and tightening household budgets could constrain discretionary spending on fast food, making it harder for niche brands to scale. Conclusion: A Be With Sting Jollibee's U.S. journey is a masterclass in ethnic branding meets corporate ambition. While its Filipino heart remains its biggest strength, the chain must balance authenticity with adaptation to win over mainstream America. If it succeeds, Jollibee could rewrite the rules of fast food, proving that a bee from Manila can outfly the Golden Arches.